Hey guys, we're going to talk about last night's episode of Once Upon a Time. You guys, I had to work late last night and all I kept thinking was, I can't wait till I can get home and watch Once Upon a Time. And last night did not disappoint. So at the beginning of the episode, we have the big homecoming. Everyone's back in Storybrooke. We see all kinds of characters reuniting. So we saw Ariel and Eric reunite, which was really sweet. And then we even got to see Wendy and her brothers reunite, which was really kind of cool. All you Belle fans out there were really excited last night, I am sure, because we got to see Belle and Rumpelstiltskin reunite. And there was just hugging and kissing and crying everywhere. Of course, the big thing that we know that no one else knows is that Henry is really Peter Pan and the real Henry is still trapped inside of Pandora's box. So evil Henry goes about kind of concocting his plan throughout this episode. At first, we're kind of like not really sure what exactly he wants. We eventually get that it's some form of magic and that he's gonna get it from Regina. And by the end of the episode, we get what Peter Pan's real plan is. He wants to use the curse that Regina used to bring everybody to Storybrooke. He wants to use that to turn Storybrooke into the new Neverland. Let's talk about Regina in this episode. I kind of felt bad for her, but at the same time, I felt like there were several moments that gave me hope that Regina's going to do the right thing. So Peter Pan, inside of Henry's body, really kind of tricks Regina. And that happens really because Regina wants so much for Henry to love her and to give her a chance to be a good mom. So we kind of got to see her be really vulnerable in this episode. And she's also really blinded by that. So it's like she wants Henry's love so much that she really overlooks all of the signs that something weird is going on. I did love that Regina moment when they do all kind of get back to Storybrooke and everyone in town is there to kind of welcome them. And Regina's just standing there looking all sad and pitiful because no one's there to hug her. And I think it's Mary Margaret who says to everyone, hey, Regina really saved us and she deserves some credit, like in this moment. And you saw this kind of look of surprise on Regina's face as she really gets credit for doing something right. And I thought that was really cool. I'm really excited to kind of see what they're going to do with her character. Fingers crossed that it involves Robin Hood. And I really, really want to see that happen. And I love the battle, right, that rages inside of Regina. Am I going to be good? Am I going to be bad? But part of me is just ready for her to make a decision. Be good and let's go. Okay, let's talk about Henry, because poor Henry, who's been stuck in Pandora's box, who knows what's going on inside of there? It's really Emma who follows her gut and realizes there's something wrong with the evil Henry that got off the ship with them. So add her hunches to the fact that Peter Pan's shadow gets loose and starts going crazy and kills the blue fairy, which was definitely a shocking moment. At that point, they realize, okay, Peter Pan must be out here somewhere because only he can control his shadow. They end up out at the town line with Pandora's box, and when Mr. Gold opens it, who should come out but what looks like Peter Pan? Of course, we know that it's Henry, and it doesn't take him long to convince everyone that it's him. And now the race is on to really stop Peter Pan from using the curse, because if he does, not only is he going to make Storybrooke the new Neverland, but also everyone is going to forget who they are again. And I don't really want to go back there. And now it is time for Captain Swan Watch 2013, my favorite part of every Once Upon a Time episode, no matter how tiny the moment is. So there was some jealousy moments in this episode between Hook and Emma, right? So Neil does this big old play to Emma like, come and meet me in the diner. I'll be sitting in this booth over here. And if you don't show up, then I won't bother you anymore. We can only hope that that is true. Meanwhile, Hook has decided that he's going to back off, right? And he kind of tells Neil that, like, I'm going to give you a chance to reunite your family, so I'm going to take a step back. He also did mention, though, hey, I'm here for the long haul, so don't think that I'm going away, because I'm not. But then, like, 5 minutes later, Hook is trying to use Tinkerbell to make Emma jealous, which does work, by the way, I would like to point out. When Emma just sees the two of them standing next to each other, she's just kind of like, did you guys? And Hook is like, maybe. And it was just such a cute little moment. I loved it, because you get that he's trying to make her jealous, and you get that she's is kind of jealous, which I absolutely love. Okay, so a couple of questions I have about this episode, you guys. One, we saw Mr. Gold give David the cure. He gave him something to drink that will cure him of his nightshade issues. And I just wonder, can it really be that simple? It just seemed like that was way too easy, and I'm not sure if there's going to be some sort of consequences to that. What do you guys think? My other question is about the flashback in this episode. So we saw this fantastic flashback to Snow and Prince Charming on their honeymoon, but Snow is really obsessed with trying to figure out how to stop Regina, and so they go off to hunt Medusa on their honeymoon, which I thought was hilarious. In the end, Snow learns this big lesson that, she can't get in her own way, that she was so busy trying to figure out how to get rid of Regina that, she almost got her husband killed. Now, usually when we have a flashback to the Enchanted Forest, it somehow has something to do with the storyline that's going on in Storybrooke. But I just felt like this one didn't. Like, it was just kind of a random flashback, and I didn't really get the connection. So did I miss it, you guys? I mean, I might need a little help here. Was there a connection? I would love to hear what you guys thought about that down in the comment section below. Even if there wasn't, I mean, it's okay. It's just, it was a really cool flashback, but I was somehow expecting it to have something to do with what was going on, and when I didn't see that, it just really messed with my mind. Yeah, you guys, it was another fantastic episode. Next week is the winter finale, which is kind of exciting, but also kind of sad because we know cool things are going to happen next week, but then it will be a long time before we get a new episode, which kind of sucks. Would love to hear what you guys thought about this week's episode down in the comment section below, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye-bye. These are my new glasses I got. Woohoo. And now it is time for Captain Snow. Captain Snow.